I don't look like a Oompa Loompa. Hello, my name is Magdalene Janet. Welcome to the family. If you are new and you don't know who I am, hi, I am here 3 to 4 times a week reviewing makeup, talking about things, vlogging, and just having a good time, good times, good vibes over here. So please consider subscribing and not missing any videos because like I'm telling you, I'm here often. And of course, welcome back to my oldies but goodies. And I'm also on TikTok and Insta. I am at Magdalene Janet in all my socials. So hi, I'm doing the intro now because I realized my mic played me today so badly. So half of the video I'm gonna do a voiceover because luckily I looked at the footage right now, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna still vibe. Voiceover is gonna be on point. But look, guess what? Rare Beauty sent the PR in the video. I do show you, but I do want to show you with me talking to you because I am so excited. I love Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty is one of those brands that really care about their community and they create bomb ass products, you know? This is how it looks. I really love that. First of all, they sent 3 shades. They didn't send too many. It comes in 7 shades. And I have here the shade Solace, a contour shade, Serene, which is more of a bronzer shade, and Tranquil, which is a deeper shade that has a bit of a red undertone. The PR package also comes with the blushes and the highlighters, the liquid highlighters. I've actually never tried the highlighters. I meant to use it today, but now that I'm like talking post the video, I did it, so it's okay. Let's start the voiceover, and then towards the end of the video, the mic is working. It decided to work at the end, but it's okay. It's gonna be a good video. I'll see you at the end. Okay, let's start. Of course, I started off with my skincare. Skincare is so important for your makeup to wear well. I always add it here so you know what I'm using. And I'm like, okay, we're going to wear our makeup all day. This oil sucker from One Size primer, oh my gosh, One Size oil sucker primer is literally the best. Not only does it mattify, it blurs your skin and makeup lays so well, although like you're dried up, you know? And I had to go back with the oldie but goodie MAC Studio Fix foundation. I was going with a tutorial I just watched on TikTok about a makeup artist, and she was saying how she applies her makeup like this. So I applied it on my hand. I spread it out with my brush, and then we're gonna have like a thin layer on our skin. I'm in the shade NW30. I can also use NW25 in MAC's foundation. If you are my skin complexion, I am medium to tan skin tone with the neutral undertone. And I'm just dabbing very lightly so that we have that second skin finish. And if we want to build, we'll build some more. But she was just saying how to really blend your makeup. This is the makeup artist I was watching. I think her name is Kathleen. But look at the skin. Doesn't the skin look like skin? My manchas are covered. Who would have thought MAC would just give you some skin like, and it's just doing a nice thin layer, you know? I love it. I love it. And look at this. Ooh, and I match, you know, my neck, shoulders. And another tip she said is put your concealer on a palette, aka my hand, and then grab a brush. This is the Morphe Aerial brush. I believe it's A20. We are going to just blend all that product in the bristles and then blend it onto especially the dark area. You see where my discoloration is right there in the inner corner? I'm adding the most of the product there, and then I'm just gonna spread everything out. You want to feather blend everything out, and because you know I have very creasy under eyes, the less product there the better. So if you diffuse it this way, your crow's feet won't be accentuated as much. And I was really loving this because it's natural, but it provides coverage, and you can also build up as much as you want. Look at this coverage. Ooh, like skin. And here we are, Rare Beauty contours. They come in 7 shades. This is the pamphlet I got with the PR, and these are all the shades. I'm starting off with the shade Solace, medium cool taupe. This is Serene, a medium brown, and Tranquil, medium deep cool brown. And let me give you info about this. This is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Contour. They retail for $28. This is a weightless, easy to blend liquid contour that defines and enhances your favorite features for a natural lifted look that lasts. Just dot, blend, and you are done. Shaping and sculpting made easy. Mistake-proof blending. Weightless, long-lasting with a natural finish. Available at Sephora. You already know. So we're starting off with Solace. This is the cool taupe. It has a little bit of gray in it. So this would be for contouring. Moving on to Serene, which is a medium brown. This has more warmth to it, but it's not too warm where I would look like a Oompa Loompa. And next is Tranquil, which is a medium deep. You see that red, which makes it a bit of a cool undertone. This taupe, it's the perfect contour. Will shape your face, will create dimension and shadows. A bronzer will give you more warmth. You see that warmth? It's like warm orange, but not too orange. That'll give you some warmth to the skin. And Tranquil is a deeper, cool tone. I love that red undertone. We're gonna start off with Solace, which is the taupe shade. I'm adding it close to where my cheekbone starts using this Mario Duo brush because I want to accentuate my cheekbones. I already have a bit of a higher cheekbone, so I want it to look even higher. And that's what this contour is going to do. I'm blending it and it's blending like a dream. This liquid is lightweight and pigmented, not too pigmented where it's like, whoa, but it's perfectly pigmented where you blend it and it blends well. You know, I have a small face, so a little bit goes a long way for me. We're using Serene now to add that warmth to the skin. Kind of like if we were in the sun, we're gonna have a little bit of warmth. And you know, I love a bronzer on my lid. I live for that. Now we're blending with this e.l.f. blush brush. You just see the blend there, how equally distributed the product goes. Because it is liquid, it is lightweight also, therefore it has more time to dry down and attach to your skin. And I felt like this is exactly what's happening. I let it dry down for about 20 seconds and then I blended it out, and you can just see it's seamless. It looks a little harsh because I did add a lot, but I want you to see how it looks, especially because it's a first impression. And you know I love me a bronzer on the lid. So I did add a lot. I think I added too much, but it's okay. So I'm blending, wiping it with the paper towel, blending, wiping it with the paper towel. I'm going in these little steps so this doesn't spread to where it looks really, really bad and then I have to take everything off. So I'm blending, removing product, blending, removing product. Now I know for the future, literally one dot and leave it at that. But you can see the warmth on my lid. It is warm, but you see there's a bit of a neutral into that where I will not be looking like a Oompa Loompa. And because my skin is a neutral undertone, I tend to pull a lot of warmth out of colors, which is why I can't use a bronzer that is too warm, and this is perfect. Of course, I'm building because you know how I do, I build a lot. But look how pretty it looks. Not too warm, but not too cool. And here I was telling you guys a story about Rare Beauty. Just during the fires that were happening in LA, they reached out to me twice via DM and email just to see how I was doing. And I just thought that was so nice. And I'm sure they did it to so many people, like all the creators they work with. And I just thought it was such a sweet gesture just to ask how we were doing because it's been a rough couple weeks. And I just love Rare Beauty, honestly. Their compassion, their products, they're willing to help the community just makes a difference, you know? So here I am building again because you know how I do. Knowing good and well I have a small face. Look at me just adding more. But again, it's the first impressions. I want to be a little extra for you. And I'm adding some of the contour shade, the Solace shade, onto my nose to give my nose a little contour action. And again, I added too much. So I'm just kind of blending slowly. And then I have to bring my fingers to blend out. And look how good it looks. Oh my gosh, the contour and the bronzer shade just mesh in so well. We don't have patches. We don't look like a Oompa Loompa. And let's move on to the other side of the face. I really wanted to show you the process, and low-key I kind of almost forgot exactly what I did, but then I remembered. So we're going with the contour shade first. I did add too much on this cheek. That's really the story of all my reviews. I always add a lot of product, but it's okay. Look, blending it on my hand, you see that color and you see that hydration that product leaves, and that's perfect because it makes the product the perfect blendable type of product, and it moves. I'm getting my foundation brush, blending it out so it doesn't look too harsh. And of course, I'm going back in. I'm using Serene to add more warmth to the skin. I'm just so surprised how well these are blending, how pigmented they are, how lightweight, and how they're working with one another. How Soulless, the cool taupe shade, is working so well with Serene, the medium brown tone. Oh, I love it. And look, you see? You know the vibes, you know the vibes. Again, I'm cleaning it up with my foundation brush, and the eyeshadow slash eyelid portion, I literally added again too much, but it's okay. I'm just blending, wiping down, blending, wiping down on the paper towel. For future reference, just add one dot, don't add two like I did. And you want to work slowly in this situation because your eye is a small area. You don't want to blend too harshly because then it'll just go all the way up to your eyebrow. So you just take it slow with blending, wiping down, blending, wiping down. Yes, it takes more time, but we want the makeup to slay, and I have a feeling it's gonna slay. Look, ooh, ooh, I'm feeling myself. It's gonna be a good makeup day, okay? Getting my MAC Studio Fix once again, a small dot, and now I'm just gonna finalize everything. I'm gonna clean up that bronzer contour because I want it to look a little neater. Since I have a small face, things can really explode rather quickly, you know? And I'm cleaning up my nose, going back in. You know, makeup is always a back and forth. Of course, I'm using my favorite shade in the Rare Beauty blush, which is Joy. It is the coral shade, and I'm blending it out with my BK Beauty brush. This brush is literally my favorite one. I'll have it linked for you because it is bomb. I can't find it right now. I don't know where I put it, but I'm blending that blush, going back in with my foundation brush, you know. And okay, now my mic is working. Bye. You guys, I am freezing. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this concealer. I need a little more coverage, but I do like that I let it sit. And now I can assess and see how much more product I need. I'm using, which I love, and then I'm going to blend it out here. Make sure it's blended in back here too. Oh yeah, I love this. Ooh, now let's set. So I'm gonna get this flat brush. I'm still using her techniques. She said to get pressed powder. This is the one I like. She said coat both sides. Always we're gonna really just do that. Gonna get rid of the creases. I like this technique so far. What's telling is going to be the powder part. And she said to just tap here. I'm like, wow, I've never used like a brush like this to set. This is the MAC. She did say to do like a certain way. She said not to tap. That's what I'm doing, but press maybe? Yeah, maybe it was press. Okay. Okay, looks good. I'm doing the influencer way this way. The Huda Beauty with my powder puff. Huda Beauty's powder, you know how much I love it. It is just so good. The shade is so vibrant and it works well with my skin tone. I am medium to tan skin tone with a neutral undertone. So you already know the vibes. You already know the vibes. I'm gonna press this like this and then start just setting and pressing the skin. Not pressing the skin, pressing the powder onto the skin. I'm gonna press so I don't move that bronzer. It took us a good amount of time to do it. I wanna see also how pigmented this bronzer looks after I set. I'm gonna set here and here. Yeah, this is good. Look how pigmented it is. Oh my god, my under eyes look so good too. This is the way I'm gonna start doing this. What do you think? What do you think? Oh my god, I didn't give you the time. It is 8:40. I'm gonna do a wear test, probably not 10 hours. I'll probably come back at around 4. So that'll be a good, it's 8:30. It'll be about 8 hours. Skin looks so good. Ooh, I love it. So what I'm gonna do is grab my brush that has bronzer already. I'm not gonna add additional product, just whatever's here. I'm going to Just, you know, okay. And blush, we'll just use this blush right here. I've been using this the last 4 days, but I love it. I love it. Butter, my butter half, just like that, like that. What I want to do is just add a little bit here. Not bad. I'm loving how pigmented this thing is. The bronzer is. Wow. So let's spritz our face. Some Charlotte Tilbury. Do I have? Is this? Oh, this is not spraying. What happened here? No! No, 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 no. Okay. Oh, I have another one. Woo! It's my lucky day. Oh, brand spanking new one. Heck yeah. Go far. The lady said far. Ooh, I legit did not know I had this. Woo! Now we're gonna press. What you can always do is grab the product, the brush that had that product, and you can just, while your face is damp, we can, where's my other brush? Add the product here just to blend it, make it look a little more blended. Damn, this I'm feeling a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna add mascara and a lip. I'll be back. Finish the face. You guys, my lip combo is kind of all over the place, but really it should be this. Because I was trying and experimenting, but it didn't work. I used the Cool Spice lip liner with peach stock, but way too light. So I added a little bit of yash. You know, this is my jam. And then lightly I lined with, which one? No, you see, and then I went in with Strip Down. Strip Down gave my lips more dimension. And then I went Girl Chestnut. You see that little thin line? That's Chestnut to give the lip some dimension. Girl, basically what we're doing here is Yash and Chestnut. That's the lip combo. Y se acabó. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, profile. That's how I took my thumbnail pic here. You guys, I put some of my L'Oreal spray and look, it's not blended, so we're gonna ignore that, okay? This is what happens when you're just not paying attention. I was just like, doo-doo-doo, and I was like, ooh. It's okay. If you didn't even see it and I just brought it up and now you see it, then that's what it is, okay? So I like these. I think they're fantastic. These are one of the best liquid contours slash bronzers. I know the title, these are contours, but really depending on your skin tone, on my skin tone, which I am medium to tan skin tone, we have a contour and we have a bronzer. This could be more of a very red bronzer, which I personally love. You know, I love a good red bronzer. So this would work well for me more as a bronzer, which is this shade Tranquil. It is beautiful. I love the undertones. What is going to make a bronzer look good, especially on someone that has color, a person of color, is the undertone. It can't be too warm, because then you're gonna look like a Oompa Loompa. My skin tone tends to bring in a lot of warmth. If I'm using something very warm, it's gonna look warmer on me than it actually looks on the package. This is literally the most perfect warm neutral bronzer that I've seen, that it is so pigmented, it blends so well. The color here has my heart. This contour too, again, the undertone, it is a little bit taupe gray, but it's not 100% gray. It has that little taupiness in it where you won't look completely gray. Granted, today I did use a lot of product just because I'm demonstrating it for you the first time. I will do a full face of new makeup. I definitely will include this. Maybe Tranquil too, so you can see how it looks. I'll definitely use less product, but of course, I wanted you to see that color because bam. You see how just pigmented it is? And like you saw, I didn't add additional powder bronzer, just that little bit that I tapped just to set a little bit more perfectly. Good day? You think we're having a good day? I think so. I'm snatched. Look at, like, doesn't my cheekbone look so high? Granted, I do have high cheekbones, and it's because of my mother. She has very high cheekbones. I inherited some of it. My oldest sister has the highest cheekbones. Like, legit, she looks like she has filler. Or not filler, but that's just how that, you know, indigenous blood we have. Those genes. My cheekbone, this is how I would love for it to look naturally. That's the point I'm trying to say. Okay, this is it. Let's go in front of the window so you can see how things look in daylight, because studio lighting is one thing, daylight is another. I gave you my lip combo. I will tag and link everything below. When you tap on my links and buy from my links or tags here on the screen, it does help my channel out tremendously, so I appreciate you if you do, but of course no pressure. And vámonos. I'm in front of the window. What do you think? Doesn't it look so good? High cheekbones, anyone? I just love the blendability, how pigmented it is. I love that you can see it over that powder. That's that pigment for you, but it's not overly pigmented where it makes you look muddy or splotchy, because the formula is also thin. It's that liquid thin formula that blends well. Doesn't blend away and it stays. It's just perfect. It's freaking perfect. Look. I love good makeup day, yay. Guess who's back with a working mic? Not really working mic, it's my phone. But hi, it is, what time is it, 4? Look at the skin. Ooh, ooh. Girl, this bronzer is bronzerine. I freaking love it. I think the shades, the undertones are literally perfection. I don't look like a Oompa Loompa. They are not too warm. They have literally the perfect undertone and pigment for a liquid bronzer. Oh my, good makeup day, huh? By the way, you guys, I am so sorry about the malfunctions with the mic. I got rid of the mic. That mic is gone because that's not gonna happen again. And I hope you guys enjoyed the voiceover. I try to convey literally everything I was talking to you about the product and just things in general in life and the makeup and the full face, just so you get the vibe. And talking about vibes, it's MAC foundation. Girl, I am a little oily because, you know, I have oily skin and it's been pretty hot and it's been 8 hours. I haven't touched up, but the skin, looks good. Looks good. I'm really enjoying these makeup tips I got from the makeup artist from TikTok. I'll have her link down below if you guys want to follow her. I thought her tips were really, really helpful, you know? And what else? It is Friday. I'm feeling good. I kind of was like worried about the mic stuff, but now I'm feeling good, you know? And these are fantastic. And what are your thoughts? Are you gonna get these? Did you get them already? I will have them linked and tagged down below for you. And I love you, family, so, so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending your day with me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't miss any videos. I think the button's there or there. I don't know. I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.